Welcome to the ultimate Guess the Country by Food challenge. Think you're a food expert? Let's find out. I'll show you 50 famous dishes from around the world, and your mission is simple. Guess which country they're from before time runs out. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and join our growing quiz community. Let's start with an easy one. Sushi is famous around the world, but can you name its country of origin? The correct answer is Japan. Millions eat this dish every day. But where was it born? Guess the country. Were you thinking Mexico? Then you're absolutely correct. Which nation gave the world this iconic dish? No prize for guessing this one. It's Italy. Here's your next food mystery. Can you match this dish to its homeland? Congratulations if you picked Germany. Travel through taste. Which country first created this popular dish? The correct answer is Vietnam. Name the country that made this dish famous. The correct answer is France. This might look easy, but don't answer too quickly. Which country does this dish belong to? Give yourself 1 point if you chose India. One of these 4 countries can proudly claim this dish. Which one is it? If you picked Japan, you're right. Which country gave us falafel? The right choice was all of these countries. This sweet dish is world famous, but where is it from? Nice job if you guessed Switzerland. Do you know where this dish originated? This iconic dish originated in China. Which country owns this classic dish? The correct answer is Italy. Which nation brought us this favorite? UK is the correct answer. Did you get it right? The biryani has become internationally famous. But where did it originate? This culinary masterpiece traces its roots back to India. Here's a hamburger. The question is, where was it born? The birthplace of this famous dish is none other than Germany. Which country's chefs first brought this famous dish to life? Nice job if you guessed Germany. Which country's kitchens created this? The right choice was South Korea. Here's your next foodie challenge. The correct answer is Indonesia. Can you match the food to the country? This dish comes from Thailand. Name the country behind this famous food. France is the correct option. Which country is this dish from? Canada is the correct answer. Food and movie lovers should get this one. Which country proudly calls this dish its own? Ratatouille is a French dish. There is also a famous animated movie on it. Which country is shawarma from? Shawarma originated in Turkey. Here's your next food mystery. Can you match this dish to its homeland? This iconic dish traces its roots back to Japan. Guess the country of origin of tempura? Were you thinking Japan? Then you're absolutely correct. Which country is goulash from? Hungary. Which country is this dish from? Indonesia is the correct answer. Can you spot the correct country? Nice job if you guessed Poland. Where was this recipe of souvlaki born? If you picked Greece, you're right. Which country should be proud of this dish? This dish comes from Ukraine. Which country's chefs first brought the famous creamy cheesecake to life? Nice job if you guessed USA. Which country's kitchens created this? The right choice is Lebanon. Here's your next foodie challenge. Guess the country of origin. The correct answer is Mexico. Which country gave us baklava? The name of the country is Turkey. Name the country behind waffles. Belgium is the correct option. Do you know where this dish originated? This iconic dish originated in Indonesia. Which country owns this classic dish? The correct answer is all of these three countries. Which nation brought us pad thai? Thailand is the correct answer. Did you get it right? Tiramisu has become viral, but where did it originate? This culinary masterpiece traces its roots back to Italy. Where was clam chowder born? The birthplace of this famous dish is none other than USA. Name the country that made this dish famous. The correct answer is Philippines. One of these four countries can proudly claim donuts. Which one is it? Give yourself 1 point if you chose USA. Which country does soda bread belong to? If you picked Ireland, you're right. Which country gave us kimchi? The right choice was South Korea. This ice cream is world famous, but where is it from? Nice job if you guessed Italy. Name the country that gave us massaman curry. Thailand is the correct answer. Guess the country of origin. It's Austria. Which country is focaccia from? Italy is the correct answer. Did you get it right? Which country does this dish belong to? Well done if you guessed Japan. Here's your final challenge. Can you correctly identify the homeland of this famous dish dosa? Congratulations to everyone who chose India. That's it for today's Guess the Country by Food Challenge. How many did you get right out of 50? Tell me your final score in the comments. If you enjoyed this challenge, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for playing, and I'll see you in the next quiz challenge.